Welcome to another edition of the Christ the King Crusaders Football Report with Coach Jay Alverson. I'm Mark Clemens. And Coach, last week tough sledding, but there's always things you can take out of games, even poor performances.
Well, we did. We thought that our defense played well early. We stopped them inside our 20 once on downs, and then again got a fumble and fumble recovery, and the game was competitive. Their defense was just something that we haven't seen in a while. We started this season with the mantra of never again. Coming off of last year's winless season and kind of a disappointment last year. So we've kind of carried that into each game to figure out what are things that we can do each week that echoes that never again mentality. And one of the things that we saw from last week is we never want to again have an offensive performance like that, but we always want to build on what we saw that was positive. We really felt like our defense is kind of coming into its own right now. The defense is starting to bow up a little bit as we wind down the season and maybe hopefully look towards the playoffs. So we're hoping that maybe we can ride them a little bit this week. We're making some changes over there on that side of the ball to bring over some guys from offense that we kind of been holding in reserve to try and keep them fresh for a late season run. And it's kind of a do or die weekend this week, so everybody's available, kind of Johnny Holstaff here in the last game of the College World Series, so to speak, with our pitching staff as we try to look to win the last game and head into the playoffs.
Coach, you got Cannon School and a team that presents some issues for you.
They absolutely do. They're one of the most talented football teams in the area. A really talent-rich area over there by those guys, and certainly having a former NFL coach always helps, or NFL player as a coach always helps. And they are one of the best coach teams that we're going to face, and they're probably going to be very well prepared for us. So what we have to do is try to do things that they haven't seen before. So we've got a few new formations and a few new wrinkles, a couple of different guys that are able to do multiple things for us that are going to touch the football this week.
Coach, other keys for the Crusaders?
Again, defense is going to be critical. We need to have our defenses show up the way they've showed up the last couple of games as far as early. And then we've got to try to give our defense a chance to rest and get them off the field a little bit and let the offense drive the ball. Maybe get a sustained drive, stay on the field more than 3 or 4 plays at a time, and put points on the board. Those are some big things. So we're going to try to stress our kicker's leg a little bit. We've got a couple of guys that are ready to kick this week. If we get close within, say, 40 yards of the field goal, instead of trying to maybe try to go for it on a 4th and short, we'll probably go ahead and try to kick the field goal and just get points on the board as much as possible and keep the ball away from their return men. Their return men are some of the best out there, so we're going to do a lot of kicks and a lot of punts that are going to be directional in nature.
Coach, now is this a 7 or 7:30 kick?
7 o'clock kickoff at Cannon.
Cannon, not far from the school here, so just down on Popper Tent Road, so a short trip from Christ the King. Anything else, Coach, this week before let's get out of here?
That's all.
This has been Christ the King Crusaders Football Report with Coach Jay Alverson. I'm Mark Clemens. Thanks for joining us.